Greetings, fellow marketers. My name is Chris Hopkins, and you're listening to the marketing sounds of Varico Digital. Today's topic, the ultimate guide to repurposing your content. So, for many marketers, development of new content is always a constant struggle. Coming up with new ideas, thinking of new ways to get your message out there. But the truth is, it doesn't have to be that way. Creativity is actually the key to your success. And most importantly, the fresh content doesn't always have to be new content. If you just look around your office, you're going to find mountains and mountains of material that you can easily transfer into new informative content that is the content that your readers and your potential customers are going to be looking for. And so today I want to share with you ways in which you can repurpose that content that's lying around your office to reach new audiences, save money, save time, and generate more business for your company. So what is content repurposing? It's pretty simple. Content repurposing is basically taking something that you already have, you've already created, and reformatting or repurposing that into a different type of media, which you can post on a different channel. So in saying that, content repurposing is not only changing your material up, but it's reformatting the format in which you're going to create that content so that you can attract a different market segment or audience within your niche. So why would I want to do that? Well, look, in today's world, the internet is a multi-channel affair. And everyone has a content preference. Some people like to hang out on Facebook, others on LinkedIn. Other people like to read journals or visit forums, watch videos, listen to podcasts. The list is endless. And in each one of these communities, your customers are waiting for you to deliver them the content in the format that they like. So, why should we repurpose content? Let's have a look at 8 key reasons why you should repurpose your content and how it can benefit you. So the first one's pretty simple. There are many benefits to finding ways to repurpose your content. And the first one is obviously reaching that new audience. I've already said this, some people like their content in different formats. Videos, emails, blog posts, ebooks, downloadable white papers, short video extracts, podcasts. The list is endless. But more importantly, repurposing your content gives you content to post across multiple different channels on the internet. And people are creatures of habit. Just like we like to drink in a certain bar or eat at a certain restaurant, your internet customers like to shop for their information in different shopping malls, whether that be on social media, in a video channel, by searching organic listings on the web. And so your job to be a successful marketer is to make sure that you're across all channels. And the added advantage of this is that by putting your content across multiple channels and using the linking opportunities between these channels to drive traffic back to your website is not only going to give you more traffic, it's going to improve your SEO rankings, particularly if you start to use video. And so I just want to stop and talk to you about video for a minute. Look, the internet is continuously evolving, and every month we hear of a new marketing channel, a new trend in consumer behavior. And video is the next best thing, the next big thing. We only have to look at the phenomenal growth of video over the last couple of years to understand that the future is video. And here's why. Since the use of smartphones has been introduced, more and more people are accessing the internet via their smartphone. And while a blog is fantastic to read on a desktop or a laptop computer, The small screen size of a mobile phone makes it difficult, if not inconvenient, repurposing your blog posts and your ebooks into a video format or a podcast format. Make these the perfect takeaway solution for the increasing number of people accessing the internet via smartphone. The advantage of this multi-channel format to marketing also is data. Data is everything in today's world. By tracking our content across multiple channels, we can very, very quickly get a picture of where our customers are, the types of content they prefer, and what is the most engaging for creating the most important thing in today's world, which is a unique and interesting user experience. If we can keep our user experience at the front of our mind, we're going to attract more customers, and we're going to delight those customers with the type of content that they want to see, hear, and watch at a time and place where they want to access that content. More importantly, multiple content streams on multiple channels gives us the opportunity to break the monotony of that single voice routine. Putting our content into podcasts, into videos, into white papers, into blog posts, into forum questions, into short snippets on social media allows our consumers to choose the way in which they want to consume our content, but it also stops that same repetitious voice. And of course, taking content that we've already created is much, much cheaper than constantly trying to develop new and fresh content ideas. More importantly, it can save us a lot of time. So, my advice, take a look around your office. Start taking an inventory of everything that you have, whether that be a company brochure, a sales presentation, a conference meeting that you have attended, a company marketing seminar, an old brochure. You'll find that there is an absolute ton of content lying around your office that is ideal content to answer your customers' potential questions, that is going to be very, very easy to repurpose into multiple formats. So with that in mind, we can clearly see that there are many, many advantages to repurposing your content. But what are the best ways to repurpose our content? Let's take a look. Number one, if you've got a blog and you've been writing blog posts for a while, you're going to have a heap of what we call evergreen content. Content that is timeless. And maybe this content is around a particular topic or an area of your business or an area of research or a particular product group. It's very, very easy to group that content, collate that content, and turn it into an ebook or a section guide. And you know what? Technology is making our life very, very easy. In today's world, it's so easy to create an ebook. You don't need to be a graphic artist. You don't need to have great layout skills. There are just a number of free tools online that can help you. And one of my favorites is this tool, Repurposing. I use this to create all my ebooks. Below is an example of some blog posts that I've converted into an ebook. And you can see that I made this cover and I collated this ebook using Repurposing. If you want to check it out, click on the Download It Now link and take a look at how easy it is to generate a good-looking ebook with a great layout without any graphics or layout and editing skills. It's simply a case of just taking your material, dumping it in, using a templated cover and pressing print and download, and away you go. So, what do you do once you've created your new ebook? Well, you go to use your new ebook to develop a landing page. A landing page with an email opt-in. Give your book away for free as a gift for opting into your blog. Give it away as part of a course. The whole idea is to create these attractive pieces of link-bait content They're going to engage your audience and get them to exchange their name and email so that you can generate a lead, so that you have someone you can start talking to in your business. Of course, it doesn't stop there. We can take our existing blog or our existing ebook and we can turn it into a SlideShare presentation. Now, if you've got PowerPoint, this is very, very simple. Just take the key lines or the key points of your blog post, create slides with some pictures, and hop on over to SlideShare and just upload your presentation. SlideShare has millions and millions of viewers who are searching for the type of content that you have in your office right now. So get onto it. Of course, I've already mentioned PowerPoint, but in every company we have PowerPoint presentations about our company's performance to our group of investors, about our marketing strategy or plan, about our product presentation, our sales presentations, our new product launches. The list is endless, and this is very, very simple. Take those presentations, edit down the text, add some pictures, and once again upload those to SlideShare. And of course, then you can take that SlideShare with those graphics and you can easily turn your SlideShare into one of the most popular and growing forms of content, and that is an infographic. Once again, you don't need to be a graphic artist expert to create high quality infographics in today's world. There are a number of sites across the internet that you can use that have pre-templated infographics where you just log in, change the data, and post your infographic. And you need to understand that an infographic is 30 times more likely to get views than a blog post. More importantly, they are the perfect media to share snippets of key information inside your social media channels. So, as I said, the great thing about technology is that it makes once difficult things easy. One of my favorite sites is PictoChart. You can see here that you can go over to PictoChart, you can log in and you can try it for free, and you can start creating your infographics on the fly in maybe an hour today. Okay. Another popular one online is Canva. You can see here once again, sign up for free, choose from their wide array of templates, and away you go with making your infographics. Similarly, once we've made an infographic, we can then repurpose that infographic into a video graphic. You now have this great image-based information. Simply chop that information into a group of slides, create a group of slides in PowerPoint, record that PowerPoint as a show, and upload it straight to YouTube, and away you go. You now have a video graphic of your information. And of course, it doesn't stop there. The next step then is to look at creating videos. Look, video graphics and animations are awesome. Okay, we can see that 80% of online marketers are now using video. When you have a video embedded on your website with your information, maybe at the top of your blog post, it's going to attract people to stay on your site longer, which is going to increase your search engines. And probably the most important statistic about video is the last one. 65% of people who watch a video visit the company's website after viewing that video. So, there is definitely power in using this simple information and starting to generate new forms of content very, very quickly without any real skills. And of course, turning your blog posts and PowerPoints and your reports into short videos with voiceovers, where you're maybe talking about your product, doing your presentations and recording your presentations. is going to be the future. 74% of all internet traffic in 2017 will be in video format. Video's on the rise. 61% of businesses have said that they're currently using video as a marketing tool. And of these 66%, were not using video just 12 months ago. So the writing's on the wall. We need to start adapting our content to reach new markets. 77% of businesses say that videos are a highly effective marketing tool. And more importantly, this trend is being largely driven by the continually increasing use of mobile for web. Video is by far the easiest form of content to consume on a mobile device. So, another one. Use your company data to develop downloadable white papers and case studies. If you're working with existing clients, if you have had a successful project, turn it into a case study. Create a white paper, create a landing page, and get people to opt in as a lead in exchange for your company case study and your report. You'll be surprised how quickly this will start to generate high quality leads for your company. And so, in line with this, we need to look at why this is important. Why do we need all of this content? The main reason we need all of this content is because the buyer's journey has changed. The buyer now goes through 3 stages. The awareness stage, where they're searching online for general content. The consideration stage of the journey, where they're doing product and service and company comparisons. And the decision stage, where maybe they're actually reaching out and talking to shortlisted vendors. So, if you want to start engaging and getting more sales, you need to start engaging with your customers at the awareness stage. The only way to do this is by generating the types of content that they are going to love in the areas where they are hanging out. More importantly, 67% of people are likely to be convinced by a presentation that contains data and results. Take that information, create a podcast of your best blog posts. Find a hosting site. There are many hosting sites for your blog which are very, very cheap, some of which have a free service to get started. If you've been conducting internal interviews with your key staff members, with your product development engineers or your project team leaders, this makes perfect material for a podcast. Simply record your conversations, edit them in some free software, and upload them to iTunes. You know, podcasts give potential clients insights into your organization's culture and future direction that you just can't get with any other media form. It's been proven over and over again that the voice is a powerful tool. People can hear sincerity in your voice. They can hear your passion. They can hear your emotion. Podcasting is one of the great untapped resources of future marketing, especially with the growth of smartphone technology and the number of people looking for new and better ways to access content. You know, so here's the writing on the wall. 62% of podcast listeners say that they are more likely to buy a product or service that's been advertised on that podcast. Podcasting is on the rise. Listeners have grown 23% alone in the last year, and there is no sign of it slowing down. And of course, there are a number of sites to host your podcast. Here's one of my favorites, Podbean. Podbean offers a free service for startups with a great channel. They have an RSS feed which allows you to instantly upload your RSS to iTunes, which will have you listed on multiple podcasting directories across the internet in a matter of minutes. Of course, one thing that we haven't talked about yet is social media. Creating a content strategy also involves creating content for social media. And once again, the idea of what to post on social media, how to think up new things to post on social media can be a constant struggle. But by using our blog post snippets, our videos, our infographics, our podcasts, suddenly we have lots and lots of information that is useful to our potential audience that we can cut into small snippets and post across our social media channels on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and of course, if you're in Asia and you're looking to Hong Kong and China, definitely onto WeChat. So, with that said, Twitter is a fantastic channel for posting your blog snippets, your mini infographics, and your links to your videos and podcasts. Tweets with graphics on Twitter get 18% more clicks and 150% more retweets. And of course, finally, you can turn your webinar into that evergreen video. So, when you run your webinar, make sure that you record your webinar and then you can upload that webinar to a video channel, or you can create a landing page where people can opt in to view a replay of that webinar. So you can have your webinar on demand for audiences that may have missed it. So there you go. Leftover content that's lying over your office, it can be just as delicious as new content. Repurposing maximizes the lifespan of your content and allows you to target different segments of your persona demographics. So, there you have it. Many, many different ways to take that existing content and turn it into new content. So what's the next step? Well, the next step is simple. You've generated this new content. You now need to look at the best ways to syndicate and start promoting and sharing this content across the web. And to make this job easy for you, I've put together 33 of the hottest places to syndicate your content in this great new ebook that I've just created. Simply click on the green button now to download it and find out exactly where to post your content for maximum exposure. Finally, if you've got any great ideas about content syndication, I'd love to hear them, so feel free to comment below. My name's Chris Hopkins from Viracode Digital. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, make sure you give it the thumbs up. Make sure you share it across social media. And please, feel free to comment, and I'd love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Signing out, till next time, happy marketing. See you next time.